is it?
Why did you wake me? There aren't many travelers now that the orcs are here. Have you lost your way, or are you headed for the village?
I'm headed for the village.
Ah, looking for work, are you?
Depends on the work.
The mercenaries in the village are bound to need more people, provided you know how to wield a weapon.
What are you doing here?
I'm a hunter, but times are tough. Too many wolves and not enough game. Luckily, the orcs gave me a really good price for wolf skins.
Could you teach me how to hunt?
Of course I could. But what's in it for me?
What do you need?
Bring me 10 wolf skins that I can sell. The orcs in Cape Dun have plenty, and then I'll show you how to hunt.
Let's trade.
Why did you wake me?
Oh, a new face. I'm a mercenary. My name is Silas.
I am...
Another poor devil just trying to get by. I know what it's like. It's the same with all of us. Report to Buford. Maybe he's got some work for you. If I'm lucky, you'll get my job.
Who is Buford?
He's the boss here, at least of us mercenaries. So, if you aren't exactly an orc and belong to Uruk, he's your only chance to get a foot in the door here. You'll find him at the end of the main street. He's usually standing outside his hut.
What are you doing here?
I have to watch these slaves. One of them ran off not too long ago. Since then, we can't leave the slaves unguarded for a moment.
What's in the city?
City? Cape Dun may be a lot of things, but it sure isn't a city. There isn't even a decent bar here. But at least there's work to be had. You'll be all right. Leave me alone.
What is it now, Mora?
What's your job in this town?
Town? Cape Dun is a filthy backwater slum. I would rather join my brothers outside Vengard, the capital of your marionette king, than guard this place here.
Is there anything you need?
Oh yes, I need peace and quiet in this town, so don't you start any trouble. Stay away from things that aren't yours, and don't beat anyone up unless we say you can. I hope you get my drift, Mora.
Certainly.
Behave yourself in this city, newcomer, or else you'll wind up feeding the fish.
Whose house is this?
Yurek lives here. He is the boss of the city. Don't get any ideas about going through this door without permission, understand?
Hey, you. You look like you could use a few extra pieces of gold.
Who are you?
Hashishin, a servant of Beliar. I come from the south, from beyond your borders. I have come to your country to offer the orcs my services as a slave hunter.
You're enslaving humans for the orcs?
It's a job like any other. Just recently, I even sold the orcs a real paladin.
You sold a paladin to the orcs?
He's up in the lighthouse. The orcs are interrogating him. He fetched a decent price here, but his equipment was worthless. Some broken armor, a worthless chalice, and a few odds and ends.
What do you expect me to do in return for your gold?
One of my slaves has escaped. Tarek, that mangy mutt. I can't leave here, and I need someone to go and catch him for me. What about you? You don't look like you're the squeamish sort.
I will not hunt people.
Times have changed. Your king no longer rules here. You had better get used to it, or you won't get far with us.
What became of the captured paladin's equipment?
It's with Urkras. He gave me a measly 50 gold coins for it.
I have never seen you around here. What do you want?
What are you doing here?
I am the town alchemist, and I'm very busy.
Sell me your potions.
Do I look like I would sell my goods to just anyone? You will have to do something for that master of audacity.
What do you want?
I need a bag of ingredients for my work. Fetch me a dozen healing plants, and maybe we can get into business.
Where can I find healing plants?
Look up by the lighthouse. I saw some there yesterday.
Can you teach me about alchemy?
Do something for me, then I will see what I can do for you. Complain about the food and you'll get nothing at all.
Here it says something about alchemy.
You're new here, aren't you? Did you come to work for the orcs?
Are you in charge here?
Yes, but only over the mercenaries. The orcs are the masters of the city. But it's not so bad living as a mercenary for the orcs. What about you? I can use a strong fellow like you.
What if I wanted to join the mercenaries?
Right. Listen. Your reputation is your hardest currency with the orcs. An orc sits at the top of every city in the kingdom. Here in Cape Dun, that's Yurek. If you can get the orcs to let you talk to the top orc, you've got it made.
What have you got for me to do?
There are a lot of hungry wolves roaming around outside the city. Now and then, they like to eat a couple of slaves. This makes the orcs angry. Find the hungry wolves and do them in.
How do I increase my reputation with the orcs?
Make yourself useful. Show the orcs that you've got it, even though you're only a human. Very simple. Eventually, you'll be admitted to Yurek's presence. I'll be following your exploits.
How else can I be of use?
Talk to Deckard the quartermaster. He always has something to do. Besides that, you can get new equipment from him.
Where can I find Deckard, the quartermaster?
Go towards the lighthouse. We have a small hut behind Ukras's large warehouse. Our quartermaster keeps an eye on our stuff there. No, we do not know if we can trust you.
Would you teach me how to fight?
You aren't ready for that. Good.
I want to be a stronger swordsman.
No problem. A strong sword fighter doesn't just whack at his opponent. He is aware of his opponent's position. Swing with your body, not just your arm. Remember that and use it. Then you'll live longer. You aren't ready for that. You aren't ready for that. You don't have the necessary experience.
I would turn right around and get out of here if I were you.
Why?
There's nothing going on here, man. No gold, no women, and we're out of booze more often than not. Can you imagine guard duty with no booze? The only entertainment we ever get is the arena fights up by the tower.
What would you rather do besides being on guard duty at night?
Wage a hefty battle against that bandit scum. That's what I would like.
What exactly do you mean?
Never heard of Ortega? He's the boss of the bandits in the coastal region. Tough bunch, those bandits. I would just love to sort them out.
Do you always whine like that?
Give me a bottle of booze and the two of us will be the best of friends. Deckard won't part with anything, that skinflint.
Here, I've got a bottle of booze for you.
Thanks, man. That hits the spot.
All right.
You haven't been around long, have you? Listen up, then. Whenever you need something, you come to me. The orcs don't trade with just anyone, understand?
I see. Buford sent me. He says that you should equip me.
He says that, huh? Doesn't sound like Buford at all. There's nothing to be had here for free, you know. First, you work for me, and then we can talk equipment.
Do you have work for me?
Sure. You can run a few errands for me right away. I need some healing potions. 3 should be enough. It's been rather quiet lately here in Cape Dun, but it can't hurt to be prepared. Ah, thank you. That's enough for now. If you need equipment, you know where to find me.
I need some equipment.
Look at what I've got, then.